Welcome to another Social Sunday with the Milton Artists Guild. We're going to be doing balloon animals today. The kit will have several balloons in it, and it will also have a balloon pump. And you're being shown now how to use the pump at the open end of the balloon. Then you tie a knot in that end. Leave room unfilled at the other end. What happens is as you make the creation, the air gets pushed up to the far end, and you need that space for air to go. We're making the dog that's in the background, and in the foreground, we're now making the nose, and what we're doing is twisting the ears and then twisting them together. What you will find is this is a very noisy craft, and you have to be kind of forceful to get that balloon to move around and turn and twist, and sometimes it will pop back out and you can do it again. It's just easy to do it again. We have the head, the ears, we have the neck. We're going for the first pair of legs, and then the body, and the second pair of legs, there it is, and after those you come up with the tail. And you'll notice there isn't the unblown part at the end of the tail, or at least not as much anymore, because the air has been pushed back into the far end of the balloon. You get to play with it a little bit, see if we can get it to stand up. You may find that you want to redo yours. The other person is making a red one and ended up not using enough of the balloon along the way and has a really long tail. You can undo these and get back to where you started and use them again. We're going to demonstrate a second balloon figure, and this one's going to be a flower. We have enclosed the written directions for both of these, both the dog and the flower, because it takes a bit of looking back and forth and looking at the picture. What Rob is doing right now is to getting the end kind of curled underneath so that it doesn't flop back, and then he makes a second petal and a third petal of the flower, and the tail he pushes more air out to make one more petal, which is smaller, which would be the fourth. In the next part of the video, we're going to be making the stem, and you'll notice that the stem changes color several times, and that's because as we were working on the stem, the balloons would pop. So you need to be aware and careful about the balloon that you're using and expect that some of them will pop. He's made a circle in the far end and put it through. That's where the flower is going to, the stem is going to hold on to the flower. Then he divides that part in half and turns it. What he's making is petals, and there is the flower on a stem. We have two flowers on stems who are growing together, and then we have a bunch that are sitting in the window of different things that we made. What you will find is your creativity will develop on its own because you have so much fun playing with it and seeing what the balloon can do. This was put together by Dot Grazier, but the balloon people were mainly Kathleen Grazier and Robert Grazier, and the person taking the video and editing is Joshua Grazier.